All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive.
Yeah.
We're really excited about this one. This is all about AI, obviously,
Yeah.
and specifically, we've got a new development with OpenAI's video generation model,
Oh, yeah.
Sora.
Sora.
So for those who haven't been following along,
Right.
Sora's basically like a AI magician.
Yeah.
You give it a written spell, in this case, like a text prompt,
Uh-huh.
and it conjures up a video, like magic.
Poof. Like magic.
It's amazing.
Mhm.
It debuted back in February.
Yeah.
But there's some big news. It's now available in the European Union
Wow.
and the UK.
It's huge. Yeah, that is huge.
So this is really exciting.
Yeah.
And to kind of unpack what all this means,
Sure.
I'm joined by, as always, our AI expert.
Hello.
So maybe you could give us a little context. Remind us, there's a lot of buzz around Sora when it first came out.
Big buzz. Big buzz. Everyone's super excited about it. It felt very much like the next step.
That's right.
Beyond just text generation.
Right.
Everyone was already sort of, jazzed about ChatGPT and things like that.
Right.
And then suddenly there was a tool that could make videos.
Yeah.
So that was super, super exciting.
So why is it a big deal that it's accessible now
Right.
in these European countries?
Well, I think, the EU and the UK, they've been very,
Right.
how should we say?
At the forefront.
At the forefront.
Yeah.
Of data privacy.
Data privacy regulations,
Right.
GDPR and all of that.
Right.
So for OpenAI to release Sora in these regions, I think it suggests that they've taken those regulations seriously.
Right.
They've addressed whatever concerns there might have been,
Yeah.
which I think is, good news for everyone, right?
Yeah.
It means, we're not just charging ahead with technology without considering the ethical and legal implications.
Totally.
So I think that's what makes it such a big deal. Okay, that makes sense. And the article mentions that Sora is only available to ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers.
Yeah.
So what do you think that means? I mean, are we heading towards like an AI divide where?
I mean, it's an interesting question, right? Because, on one hand, it makes sense. OpenAI is a company.
Right.
They need to, generate revenue somehow.
Right.
But yeah, it does raise that concern, right? That these really powerful AI tools are going to be behind paywalls.
Right.
And only those who can afford the subscriptions will have access.
Yeah.
Which I think, that could create a bit of a divide.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see how that plays out.
Totally. We're in early days still, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, this whole thing with Sora being released in Europe, it's just a tiny piece of what's happening in the world of AI. I mean, I was reading about this event, TechCrunch sessions, AI, happening in June in Berkeley.
Oh, that sounds cool.
In California. Yeah, it's supposed to be huge.
I bet.
Like 1,200 tech leaders and VCs.
Wow.
All getting together to talk about AI.
Sounds like the place to be.
It does sound like the place to be, right? And there's all this other stuff happening too. Like, I read that Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, he was talking about GPU shortages.
Oh, all right.
Which, could really slow things down.
Yeah.
In terms of development.
Makes sense. I mean, you need those powerful GPUs to train these models.
And then there was this other article about GPT 4.5. Convincing other AIs to give it money.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how they did that.
Wild.
But it sounds kind of scary and amazing at the same time.
A little bit of both.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it just feels like everything is happening so fast in the world of AI.
It's moving so quickly.
So bringing it back to Sora, I got to say, I'm really excited about the possibilities here.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
So cool to think about.
Like, just imagine writing a screenplay.
Yeah.
And instead of waiting months for filming and editing, you could use Sora to generate like a rough cut in minutes just from your text.
It's mind-blowing. It really is.
It's incredible.
It democratizes the whole creative process.
Exactly.
Like anyone can make a film now.
It feels like, like anyone can be a filmmaker now.
Absolutely.
Which is really cool.
It is.
But But I guess we also have to think about the downsides.
Yeah, there are always downsides.
Right.
Anytime you have a tool this powerful,
Right.
there's the potential for misuse, right?
Particularly.
We've already seen what can happen with deepfakes.
Right.
Now imagine being able to create those like super easily and quickly.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, there's the potential for spreading misinformation.
Right.
People creating videos that look incredibly real,
Yeah.
but are completely fabricated.
Right.
So, yeah, we definitely need to be cautious.
So it sounds like this is less about the technology itself and more about how we use it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it.
Okay.
It's a tool.
Yeah.
A hammer can be used to build a house,
Right.
or it can be used to break something.
Right.
So it's really about,
Right.
Us as a society
Yeah.
deciding how we want to use these tools.
Okay, so it sounds like Sora being launched in Europe is just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a sign of,
Yeah.
how fast AI is evolving
Oh, totally.
and how much more accessible it's becoming.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something we need to keep an eye on.
For sure.
And on that note, we would love to hear from you, our listeners.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Tell us your thoughts.
How do you think this is going to play out?
Yeah. What are your predictions for Sora?
What are your predictions for AI and how it's going to impact the world?
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah. Let us know.
Until next time,
Yeah.
keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Stay curious.
Stay curious.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.